Thoughts funk, thoughts deep, boys steeped in the depths that he sunk. Big stress, depressed in the middle of fall. Sky gray, I late in the thick of it all. I wonder, how long can a human survive just staying alive or carrying the rest of the tribe? Waiting for the day to arrive or struggling dies, and I be doing way, way more than getting by. So why? Cop myself a cup of coffee, sip of water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, cop myself a cup of coffee, sip of water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Realize life is so much more than just living a day. Every day I can sit and reflect and reconnect to myself and know that I've been given. See, giving up is not an option. So when I'm looking at gray skies, I'll be adopting a new way to deal with a test. Lord, relieve me of stress to bring me looking like we're blessings dropping. And so I got myself a cup of coffee, sip of water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Sip of water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, here we go. Yeah. Let's do this. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Test. Let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Woo.
Salute everybody. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. I am Urban. Appreciate y'all tuning into the stream today. Got a very interesting topic we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about this whole issue with the BBW thing. Now, this is another one of these fan favorite type shows that people email me about, and they wanted me to give my honest perspective about it. People will ask me, they say, Urban, I know you're a married man, right? But even though you're a married man, how do you feel about BBLs? When you were single, did you ever talk to BBLs? Would you marry a BBL? All that good old stuff, right? So I'm going to want to give y'all my perspective about this particular episode, this particular topic. I'm gonna give you from my anecdotal experiences, and I'm just gonna be real with y'all, ladies, as well too about this conversation. All right, so appreciate y'all tuning in to the stream. Bless, I see you in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. Appreciate that. The PMP, what's up with it, bro? Appreciate you, bro. Pulling up, like always. Say nice intro, my G. I appreciate it, homie. Appreciate it a whole lot. But let's go ahead and get into this conversation, all right? Let's get into it. Now, how do I personally feel about BBLs? How do I feel about BBLs? I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, all right? I'm just be 100. During my times out in the dating market, right? Whenever I talk to a BBL, guess what? I only had one purpose, and one purpose only for women who are BBLs. That one purpose was simply for me to smash. I'm gonna say again, my purpose of talking to BBL women was for the sole purpose of smashing. That was it. I didn't look at them for us like getting a relationship with them. I didn't look at them for long term, nor I didn't look at them as marriage material at all, period. I didn't. The reason why is because me personally, whenever I was going out looking for a quality woman, right? I look at the overall aesthetics of the woman. I look at how the way she look, how the way she present herself, her personality, all these different things that shape up to me wanting to eventually wife up a woman. Whenever I encounter BBL women, a lot of them, they lack wife qualities, okay? Some of them, they could pretend that they could be a wife, but at the end of the day, they lack wife qualities for real. The one thing they got going on for themselves is how the way they look. A lot of BBLs that I ran into, right? A lot of them were career driven, meaning that their jobs was way more important than being in a relationship, and how the way they look was way more important than a relationship. Whenever I had conversations with BBL, it always in the same exact way where ultimately I end up smashing them. Then on top of that, be having conversations where they be feeling insecure. What do you mean by that, Urban? For the simple fact that they always want men like myself and other men to validate them every single time. How do I look? Do I look good in this? Do I look good in that? They want us to validate them every single time. And that could be exhausting, y'all. Every time. I'm just saying, y'all. But throughout my experience of dealing with some of the BBS now, I'm going to be real with y'all as well, too. I only dealt with, at the most of my dating experience, probably like maybe about 3 or 4 BBL women. And that was it. Because it's also very, very difficult to smash a BBL. It is. You have to fit a certain type of criteria for these type of BBL women, all right, in order for them to even look your way. You have to have the appearance that you're well put together. You have to have something that they're looking for, okay? In most cases, these BBL women, they're looking for dudes who are well put together. They're looking for men or they're looking for men who got money. They're looking for men who will provide for them certain type of stability. Now, when I say stability, in this situation, I'm not talking about stability as though as they looking to be married. I'm talking about stability for their image concern, okay? They're looking for a type of man that they'll look good with as they go out there, in public spaces. Long as that man look good with them, then you have a possibility that a BBL will holler at you. And I'm going to be real with y'all. And I'm not saying this because I'm being cocky or anything like that, but I know that I am a handsome man. I know I am. I know, without a shadow of doubt. But I also know this. I also know my place as well, too, that I don't qualify for every type of woman out there, neither. Because certain women have certain type of standards that they're looking for, and I don't fit the mold of that. I understand that, and I accept that. But for as my confidence level, for as how the way I am, I know that I'm a handsome dude, for real. I know without a shadow of doubt, I am. And by me having this level of confidence in myself, right? That's what allowed me to qualify to talk to the very few BBWs that I did throughout my dating experience. Now, just like I say, every time when I talk to them, all of it ends the same exact way. When me ultimately smashing and relationship probably lasts no more than probably like a month or so. And on top of that, it goes along with me constantly trying to validate them every single time, every moment. Validate them. Validate them. Oh, your butt look good. Oh, you look good. Oh, this, oh, that. Then here's another thing that you have to deal with dealing with BBL. Here's another thing that you deal with BBL women is that you deal with the competition out there. Meaning that there are other men out there who will be thinking the same exact way or how the way you're thinking, which is ultimately you're out there to conquer that BBL woman. They're out there to do the same exact thing. And guess what? Them BBL women, they're going to allow them men to get out there and do the same thing what you're doing. They are. For the right price, they'll allow the men to do the same exact thing that you're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why I say that men will not marry BBL women. BBL women only serves one purpose to us and one purpose only. And that's solely, just to show you off and just to smash. And that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, there are men out there who are simps. These simp type of dudes or these beta male type of dudes will try to get into a relationship with these BBL women. They'll do their best to try to make themselves presentable to these BBL women. They'll do their best to give them money, take them out on these trips, doing all this other different things as well with these BBL women, right? But to only find out that they just been chosen for that moment. These same type of beta male dudes, beta male simps, these are the ones who sit up there and get all mad when they end up getting ultimately curved or played by these BBL women. These beta male men are the same type of men who end up becoming narcissists, right? Who ultimately will try to abuse these type of women because they feel like they the only one who qualify for these type of women, not understanding the assignment, not understanding that at the end of the day, these BBL women is there for one purpose and one purpose only. It is not to marry them. It is just to have fun with them. Just be real. Same situation with dealing with women as we call, thoughts or 3 or 4s or stuff like that. Same situation. The only purpose we have for them is solely just to have fun with them. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But sometimes men end up missing the mark. They end up missing the assignment. They end up sipping out and trying to marry these women when they ain't what you're supposed to do. The old saying, right? The old saying where they say that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, that is true. That is absolutely true. Because you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife, period. Whether it's a 3 or 4, whether it's a thought, whether it's even a BBL woman, you cannot turn them into a housewife because they are not wife material, period. They're not. So we're going to dive into this today, y'all. Just like I say, my opening argument is that men do not want BBL women. A matter of fact, a lot of y'all women who are watching right now, I'm going to tell y'all this straight up. I'm going to be real with y'all. We, as men, when it comes down to quality relationships, when it comes down to actually marrying a woman, we want a woman who's of substance, okay? We don't mind dating sixes. We don't mind marrying sixes. We don't mind even marrying sevens, okay? The reason why is because we see way more value and quality in marrying women who are 6 or 7. They try to marry a woman who's an 8, 9, and all this stuff there in a high status, right? And the reason why, once again, is because we don't want to put up with the bull crap that comes behind dating BBL women or dating women who think, you know, they're high on the dating totem pole. We're cool with that. If you were to research right now about the top billionaires in this country, right? I guarantee if you Google it right now, I guarantee that every billionaire in this particular country, every billionaire wife is no more than at the most it's a 6 or 7 at best. Every last one of them. For the simple fact that they do not want the BBL women. Because they know that at the end of the day, BBL women are just for one purpose and one purpose only. Now, you'll see some single billionaires, right, will do photo shoots with these BBL women, but they're not going to wife them up. They're not going to do that. They're not going to wife them up. So let's get into this topic, y'all. I'm going to want to prove to y'all the reason why us men, we don't, I always see these women as eye candy. That's it. Something to play with, to be honest with you. I hate to say it that way, but it is the honest truth. We just see it as something we play with and just be done with it. But I'm going to want to prove this to y'all today, how the way we think as men, all right? So before I get in, appreciate everyone who are tuning in right now. Appreciate that a whole lot. I see y'all in the chat. Who else we got in the chat? We got Midlife in the chat right now. Salute to you. Appreciate you. Scorpio in the chat. Appreciate you as well, too. Thank you so much for y'all tuning in. El Cheapo, what's up with it? Appreciate you. And everyone else who are watching in the Bullshit Steakhouse so much. Appreciate y'all. So let's go and jump into this, y'all. I want to share something with y'all. I'm share a video with y'all. Y'all know I got videos for days for y'all, but I'm share a video with y'all, all right? I want y'all to listen to these particular gentlemen perspectives about BBL women, all right? So let's listen to this real quick, all right?
The BBLs, like the women that's not even in y'all league.
We don't want BBLs.
Hold on. She telling us what men want.
Hold on. She didn't say that. Yeah. Understand a BBL does not make you in another league. It actually brings you down now.
Some men love it though.
No, we love to play with it. I call them rentals. You're like a rental car. You go out to Miami, you rent that.
Notice what he said. He said, we love to play with it. It's nothing more than like renting a car, because that's exactly what a BBL woman is to us. It's just a rental. The reason why we're using the reference as a rental car is because that's what I stated earlier about there's always another gentleman who's going to be doing the same as that thing. Is it going to be another man going to do the same as that thing for the right price? So that's why I say these BBL women, you cannot wife them up, period. Just like you can't take a rental car and try to make it to your personal car, because ultimately what's going to happen is that rental car that you try to get is going to ultimately turn into a lemon. It's going to, in other words, become problems behind it. That's what I'm saying. It's going to have problems behind it. It's going to take a lot of maintenance to maintain that BBL woman, because that BBL woman going to feel like that she deserves a entitlement type of lifestyle. But let's continue, y'all.
That Lamb, you rent that Ferrari, the shit you can't drive at home. It's fun to drive out there, but now I'm not paying for this. This shit going back to the rental office when I'm done with it. That's what we do with BBLs. But we're not taking that to the parent-teacher conference. Bitch walking in, ass big as this table. Like, come on, like, let's stop playing for real. Y'all gotta...
the BBLs, like the women that's not even.
So just like they're saying, a BBL is just a temporary thing to us, all right? It is simple. It's just a simple temporary thing. We use it, we do what we got to do, and let it go on about its business. Nothing more, nothing less. But we will not wipe up a BBL, period. Now, once again, I am going to say this once again, that there are some men out there that will attempt to wipe up BBLs. Normally, these type of men that do that are these beta male simps out there. They attempt to do that. They feel like that just because they have a certain type of social status, they feel like because they have some type of money that they could force these type of BBL women to become their wife. This is the reason why, even when you look at relationships, right? This is the reason why we out see people all the time. They be talking about they be unhappy in relationships. They be in an abusive, toxic relationship because of this reason. They want quantity instead of quality. Say it again. They want quantity instead of quality. Let's use the car analogy again. Now, it's nothing wrong with driving the Mercedes-Benz. It's nothing wrong with driving the BMW. There's nothing wrong with that. But however, you have to qualify to drive any one of these type of luxurious vehicles. You have to qualify for that. Which, once again, there is nothing wrong with that. But when you look at the long end of it, right, these type of vehicles, like these, especially these European type of vehicles, right, it takes a lot of maintenance to maintain that vehicle. And it is very expensive. Very expensive. So these type of men, they would take these vehicles, right? They'll take these type of vehicles. They'll pay all this money for the maintenance and the upkeep of these vehicles, to come to find out that they really don't need this vehicle at all, period. Same concept about a BBL woman. They'll pay for the upkeep of this BBL woman, take her out to get her nails done, they'll fly her out, they'll do all these things. Of course, they'll smash as well too. But come to find out, they end up becoming broke over BBL women. But it'd been better off if that man would just went on and invest into just a normal, average as best woman. That's a normal woman. But we're going to continue, y'all. Prime, what's up with it, brother? Prime said this. He said, what about giving your wife a BBL, like an upgrade? Hell no. Nope. Mm-mm.
It's just fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I would never suggest giving my wife a upgrade BBL or anything like that. To me, when that situation happened, that means that it's dealing with some type of insecurity, not only with me, but with her as well too. We need to figure out, why does she feel that she needs to modify herself this way, especially for her husband? Now, I can understand women who are BBL. I can understand why they're doing it while they're single. The reason why they're doing it while they're single is because they're trying to qualify for a type of caliber or man. Understandable. But even by them doing that, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to qualify for a man who's going to marry them. Now, even if you be married, or let's say, for example, me and my wife, once again, right, we would have to figure out, why is that important for her to want to do that upgrade? Because obviously, before she had the BBL, I already have looked at her. I already had decided to be in a relationship with her. And on top of this, I said this before and I'm going to say it again. Women control two things. They control access to sex And women control the access to relationship. Men do not control access to relationship. Women do. Women control access to sex. They control access to relationship. Why do you say that, Urban? Because the moment if a man try to force himself to have sex with a woman, guess what's going to happen? Woman going to have every right to report that man to the authorities. Woman going to have every right to say that this man did things that was unwanted. What about relationships? How do women control relationships and men don't? It is that woman to decide on if she wants to be in a relationship with that man or not. Not the man. The man don't choose. The man asks, or the man propose to her or give her a proposition to see if she want to do it. But at the end of the day, she the one who chooses to be in a relationship, not that man. She'll either say yes or no. Same thing about like when we were kids or whatever. We walk up to a girl and say, "Hey, will you be my girlfriend?" She'll either say yes or she'll say, "Ew, hell no." Because that woman control access to relationships. So we'll have to figure out the reason why that is important for her. I already married to a dude who accepts her exactly how the way she is. We'll have to figure out why that insecurity is happening in the first place. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to be straight up real with y'all. In that situation, the reason why that insecurity is happening is because we as men had did something to that woman to allow it to happen that way. What do? We sitting up here comparing our wife to Beyonce. We out at the mall one day and, we having a good old time at the mall. Next thing you know, you see a BBL woman walk past you. And that man do this. Look at that woman. Be totally disrespectful. Your wife will look at like, dang, she must look better than me because your focus is on her instead of on me. So it puts her in a level of insecurity. Let's be real about it. Let's have the conversation. Puts her in that level of insecurity. Puts her in a state that, is this something that he want now? Is this something that he desire? Because at first he desired me, but now he don't. So we do that. So in order to avoid that, it's for us as men to stop being so disrespectful with the woman who we chose to be with in marriage. Just that simple. When you're married, right, the only woman that's supposed to look fine as hell to you is your wife, period. Because you're the one who wanted to be in a relationship with her. So she should be the only one that matters to your relationship. One thing that I don't agree with that some married couples do is that they sit up here compare and contrast. Oh man, sure, I would love to be with a Beyonce. Oh man, I would love to be with a Idris Elba. They sit up here comparing their spouse to celebrities, in other words. Now, the only person that should look good is your significant other, period. I'm just saying. But let's view this. I got a couple more videos, something I want to share with y'all real quick. Once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in to the stream today. I want y'all to listen to this, all right? Stephen A. Smith said something very interesting, and I want y'all to listen to it, see if y'all agree with this, all right?
At Feel Like Simmons, right? BBL or natural? Y'all know what I mean? Big booties. That's what they're talking about here, right? What would I prefer? Well, natural. I would like to state this because it's very, very important. It's no secret what I have a proclivity for. That has been the case all my life. My adult life, that is. I have no desire to be with any woman as flat as me. To each his own. But if I got more A's and T's than you, nah. I'm on YouTube. I can say ass and tits, but I just didn't feel like it. But if I got more of that than you, I don't need you. I really, really don't. I'm sorry. I just don't. Some level of voluptuousness has to exist. I want curves. I mean, you can have some up here. I prefer a lot back there. No doubt about it. Legs matters, hips matter. I don't want you ugly, but you don't have to look like Halle Berry or Beyonce either. You understand? Strong 7. Strong 7. Now I'm going to deviate from this particular subject to bring up what a strong 7 is, because there's not a man alive that's going to disagree with what I'm about to break down. So I want the ladies to listen, because I'm trying to be here for you. I'm just trying to be here for you, okay? I'm just trying to be here for you. I want the ladies to listen. I want the ladies to listen, but all the men, there's no man alive that would disagree with what I'm about to say. You want a strong 7. Let me tell you why. 10, fine as all get out, tat-out, body, looking fine, everything like that, got it going on. Too much maintenance. Too much, because she knows she fine. And you're expendable. She could take you or leave you. A 9, that's a problem too. Because you got enough people telling her she's a 10, so half of them acting that way. And by the way, the ones that ain't acting that way still require more from you than what others might. And so you got to be up on your game. That's problematic. 8, that's ideal, because that's really, really good looking. She got it going on. But at the same time, there's a level of independence that comes with it, which is never a bad thing, until she's so independent that she's making you feel like you need to be more dependent on her than she needs to be on you. So there's too many opportunities and too much time that's wasting away where you're not feeling like that dude. You're feeling like a dude, not that dude. Here's where the strong 7 comes in. Looks-wise, she can compete with an 8. But her mentality is not that of an 8. So she's more appreciative of you wanting her. As a result, she shows an elevated appreciation for you wanting her. Therefore, she treats you like she wants you. And as a result, y'all have more of a good time together. Fellas, am I lying? Fellas, am I lying? Everybody know I'm telling the truth. Everybody know I'm telling the truth. This is what it is. Strong 7. Now, that don't mean she ain't an 8, but strong 7. That's somebody who is an 8, but don't act like one. That's what makes her special. Those are the ones that are married. The others, long engagements, quick marriages and divorces, or just perpetual singlehood, because they spent so much time showing you that you were expendable that you finally looked at them and said, well, that's why I don't want your ass, because I'm expendable. You're going to dump me anyway when it's time. Why waste my time? Did I not break that down? I believe I did. Next question here.
So Stephen A. Smith, he cooked on that one for real. He did. So what can we learn about what Stephen A. Smith just said? Ladies, I know some of y'all out here right now who are single, some of y'all who are want to be married, and y'all believe that you have to do all these extreme things in order to attract the type of man that you're looking for, that you desire. Okay? But ask yourself this question. What type of man do you really want? What type of man do you really want to feel proud calling your husband? Do you want a man who's coming after you because you got a big butt? You got a big butt that you did body enhancement to? Or do you want a man who appreciate you for being you, who you are? Do you want a man who's going to sit up here, ultimately going to use his money, his social status to use and abuse you? Or do you want a man who's going to appreciate you for you? Do you want a man who's going to want to fight against your independence as a woman, who's not going to respect your equality, who's going to use even this patriarchal system to manipulate, control, and to be a narcissist towards you where you don't have no say-so in the matter of relationship? Or do you want a man who's going to respect you as a woman? What are you looking for? I think this is an important question that every woman should be asking themselves, especially if you're single, especially you're out there in the dating market right now looking for a husband. I believe that before you really start engaging into the dating market, I believe that you always should do self-evaluation on yourself mentally. That's where it should start at first. Mentally do a self-evaluation on you. You need to figure out exactly what it is that you're looking for. You need to be realistic about what it is you're looking for too. You need to create hypothetical situations in your mind where you literally visualize, if I were to go after this type of quality of a man, right, how would that look like? How would this relationship be? Would I be happy in this relationship? Would this dude respect me in the relationship? How would it look? If I were to do certain things to enhance myself for us physically concerned, right? Like these BBLs, BBLs not only just with with butts, women do plastic surgery on their breasts and all kind of stuff. So you should be asking yourself this question: if I'm going to do this life-changing decision on my body, how would that look like? Would this dude respect me for me, or he only respected me because of my body? When you think about things like that, right, it should draw you up to the conclusion about the type of quality of man that you're really looking for. If you've been on shape that you need to look good and nobody can tell you shit about yourself and you're just going to do it, by all means do it. But I guarantee that the type of men that you're going to attract, you're going to attract the Pookies and the Ray Rays. You're going to attract the man who do got money, but they're just going to use you and abuse you. Because that's why I told you in the beginning of the show that these type of men, we don't look for nothing like that. We only want to smash you. That's it. We don't care about your personality. Don't care about your dreams and aspirations. We don't care about you getting degrees. We don't care about none of that bull crap. All we care about is just you being a trophy to us where we could call you up and smash you whenever we feel like it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And if you desire that life, then hey, you can't get up here and come on social media and sit up here and bitch and complain and sit up here talking about how men are taking advantage of you. Because you chose that. I'm a man that I always believe in on karma. I always believe that whatever energy we put out there is going to be reciprocated back to you. Wherever choices and decisions that we make is going to reciprocate back to you, whether it's good or bad, depending on your intentions behind it. So likewise, in this situation, you plan on doing BBLs, you plan on doing these enhancements or modifications to yourself, guarantee that the investment that you're going to get back in return is not going to be what you're expecting. Because these type of men out here, they're just going to see you as for what it is. Not going to see you as a wife. They're not. So, let me share this with y'all real quick, because there's another one clip that I want to share with y'all real quick. To go with this argument. Where was it at? It's right here. All right. So let's look at this clip real quick. If y'all join this whole good quality content, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, y'all, because it helps the channel out a whole lot. And if you ever show me out too, because it helps the channel out a whole lot. So let's listen to this argument. All right.
I heard dudes be getting BBLs now and liposuction. And
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
All right. So in this particular clip, we are learning that not only women are doing these BBLs, but sometimes men are doing BBLs as well too. Now, when they're talking about BBLs with men, they're not talking about dudes getting butt enhancements, or do they? I don't know. If it is, that's crazy as fuck. But if they is, that is crazy. But let's listen to this conversation, all right?
I heard dudes be getting BBLs now and liposuction. And
I was just about to say that. Yes.
Now, I do believe that men be getting liposuction and stuff. I do believe that. I do.
Men do get the BBLs, the ab etching, all of that.
Yeah, the ab etching, yeah, they do.
They get it.
now I'm opposed to that. I am 100%. Like if you ain't trying to really put in that work to get a 6-pack, then I mean you ain't even really going to appreciate it. And you're going to lose the fake one soon, or you're going to have to keep going back to get the whatever the hell they do.
Oh my goodness.
Could you date a dude that has BBL? It's lipo. Nah.
Love it. You gotta love it.
Oh,
Be yourself.
shit.
Remember, that's the first thing.
Yeah.
Now, notice what she said. After when he asked the question, have you dated a dude who did that right? Guess what her answer was? Nope, not at all. She does. Could it be possible that women think the same exact way how us men think about BBLs? Could it be possible that women look at these BBL type men the same exact way, where all it is just something just to walk around with and play with, and you could do your smash with and whatever, and just be done with it? Could it be possible that women think the same exact way as men think? I think so.
You
Be
just say that.
yourself. No, baby, you can't come up to me and you got lipo scars.
But what if he says, but women got BBLs and they titties done all the time? What's wrong with me getting some work done?
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't want you.
Fair enough. Fair.
I do
enough.
not.
I heard dudes be getting
Now, notice what she said. You could do that. You could rock on. You could do whatever you want to do. You could get you a BBL. You do whatever you want to do. That is your choice, your life. But she said, I'm not going to date you. And I want y'all to understand this too, that it's a difference between actually dating to be married versus just trying to be in a friends with benefit type of relationship, or you just smashing. And what y'all know is a totally difference between the two. Now, once again, when I was out there in the dating market, I had opportunities where I did smash BBLs, for real. I did. It was very few of them that I qualified for, but it happened. But each and every last one of them, I did not want to be in a relationship with them, period. And that was based on what Stephen A. Smith was saying earlier, is that when you be dealing with these women who be having these enhancements, these BBLs, this body modification, you have to compete. You not only have to compete with them, but you have to compete with the competition, which is other dudes. Because at any given time, you're considered as expendable for the right price. Any given time. So you have to compete for that versus dealing with a woman who's a strong 7, dealing with a woman who's a 6, you know what I'm saying, or even a 5. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to compete for that. You don't have to compete for that at all. All you have to do is present yourself as a quality type of person, then you're good. You're in the dough. But these BBLs, it just takes too much. This takes way too much maintenance and way too much work, y'all. So speaking of which, y'all, let me share this with y'all real quick. This way, Greg, go to my next topic, all right, of this conversation. But let me share this with y'all real quick. Let me share this real quick with y'all. Shoot, where's me button? Oh, it's right here. My bad, y'all. All right. So I want y'all to listen to what these women have to say about how they feel about BBL versus natural. Now, on this particular clip that we're going to watch, right, it's going to be women who are natural on this panel with men, okay? And they're going to give their perspective about how they feel about men dating BBL women versus natural women. Let's listen to it.
Like, I find it easier for a white man to approach me than a black.
White men are bold. They go for what they want. Like, they'll just be like, you look good. Can I take you out?
Natural. Believe it or not, a white man would prefer you natural before a black man.
No,
So their argument is this. They believe that it is easier for a white man to approach a black woman who is natural than a black man. What say you? Do y'all agree with that statement? Do y'all believe that what they're saying is factual? It is true? What do y'all think? Put it in the chat. What y'all think? Y'all agree with them or y'all disagree with them with this particular statement? What y'all think? Side Pass, salute, welcome. And welcome everybody else who in the chat as well too. Everybody who are watching in the bushes as well too. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. So the question is, ladies, do y'all believe that it is easier for white men to approach y'all who are natural than black men? Do y'all believe that? But let's listen in.
Look good. Can I take you out?
Natural. Believe it or not, a white man would prefer you natural before a black man.
No, that's
incorrect. This is incorrect information.
Y'all would pick the BBL girl walking down the street before the natural sister walking down the street.
We could tell.
She said that men would pick the BBL woman before they would pick the natural woman. I'm going to be real with y'all. What she's saying is true. Men, especially black men, will pick the BBL woman before they pick the natural woman. Even though we say that we want natural black women. Now, I'm going to let y'all know the reason why I feel this way in a minute.
The natural sister walking down the street.
We could tell what community you from because you not listen to 3 black men that's right here that love women with their natural.
But I'm not disagreeing with your perspective.
I'm not arguing with you as well.
You gotta look at it from every perspective, right?
All right, so let me explain this to y'all real quick. Let me explain to y'all the reason why I agree with what she's saying. All right, I agree with what she's saying based on what I stated earlier. Whenever we look at a BBL woman, we only want one thing and one thing only from that BBL, and that's instant smash right then and there. That's all we look for. But when we look at a natural woman with natural body features and she look good, guess what? Not only we looking to ultimately want to smash that woman, but we're ultimately looking to see if she qualifies for an actual relationship. We're also looking at that we want to be married to that woman. But here's the but part. And this is the reason why I agree with what she said. The but part is dealing with the maturity level of that said man. There are men out there right now who are not even mature enough to even want to be in a relationship, let alone be married. So these type of men will absolutely look over a natural woman. Matter of fact, these type of men, they will tell you this. They'll say, hell no, I don't want no natural woman. Give me a woman who is started up. Give me a woman who got the weave, the tracks, the extensions. They can even have color in their hair. They could look like sexy red hell as far as I'm concerned. And the reason why is because they're looking for these type of women to do one purpose and one purpose only. That's a smash. That's a smash. But it's only them type of said men who are not on that mature level to where they want to be married, that they want to be in a relationship. Okay? But when we deal with more seasonal men who are mature in their mind, mentally and spiritually, They're looking over the BBL women. They don't care about them BBL women. They're looking for a woman who is more natural, because in their mind, when they see a woman who's natural, they see a woman who's confident. They see a woman who's confident in her own skin. They see a woman who's confident in her own femininity. They see a woman that it doesn't matter about what we say as men. At the end of the day, it only matters about how the way she perceives herself to be, or rather, how she know who she is. She accept her as her because she love herself. And I'm telling y'all, ladies, that is one of the most attractive things that men will go after with women who are confident in themselves. Same as that situation with y'all, right? With women, right? Where they'll look at a man, and the most attractive thing about a man is his confidence. Fellas, this is the reason why you see women be dating dudes that ain't even average as best. They under average. They below average, right? But you see these women dating these dudes or talking to these dudes, even marry these dudes. They marry these dudes because of the confidence. They married this dude because it was something about their overall character about them that attracted them to him. Maybe it was his moral compass. Maybe it was because of his personality. He make them laugh all the time. He make them feel special. So likewise, in the same situation, even when us men, ladies, we go after quality. And I'm talking about mature men. We go after quality of the woman. We go after your personality. One of the biggest attractive things that we look for about a woman is her personality. If she's feminine enough as a woman. She don't have all this masculine energy. She allow herself just to be girly. What she wants to do, do simple things as getting her hair done or getting her nails done, where it's not a requirement. If she does it, it's fine. But she's comfortable even if she doesn't do it all the time. Her personality, where she's loving, she's nurturing, she has a quality of being an actual mother. She's nurturing and caring for you. If she's nurturing and caring for you, and she's nurturing and caring for herself, best believe she's going to be a real good mom where she's nurturing and caring for y'all children. So these are a lot of qualities that men are looking for. Real men are looking for. We can't find them qualities in BBLs because they're too high maintenance. Most of the time, BBL women don't even want children or anything like that. They don't. They absolutely don't. So that's why I say I agree with them about this whole point about, y'all go out there, y'all do be going out there the BBL women, and when we live natural, y'all want to say something about it, which is true. I had a conversation with dudes where dudes would literally tell me, man, I want my woman to be wearing weave and all the stuff there. They didn't say that. But these dudes are immature. So I'm not just saying. But let's continue, y'all.
We could tell what community you from because you not listen to 3 black men that's right here that love women with their natural.
But I'm not disagreeing with your perspective.
I'm not arguing with you as well.
You gotta look at it from every perspective, right? Not just yours.
As us all being black people, we need to voice how much we care about each other. You can't tell me as a black man, another man is gonna love you more than I will.
Now, he had to understand the argument as well, too. He had to understand that the argument is that this is the reality that these normal, average as best women, this is what they go out, this is what they deal with. Now, once again, when you look at this panel, look, she's a natural woman. She's a natural woman as well, too, even though she may have a little weed there, but she kind of, heavy set woman. And she's a natural woman as well, too. Even though she may have a little weave extension in her, but she's a natural looking woman too. These women are what we call average as best women. All right? All of them are. All of them are. But Another part of the argument is this, is that they also have to understand that there are men, the men who are on the panel are more seasonal dudes. I call them seasonal men, where they know what they want and they'll go after what they want. But they can't deny the fact that before them reaching into this level of maturity, they were the same exact one who's chasing out these BBL women. They the same exact one who's putting these BBL type women on the pedestal. They were. And so it make these average as best women feel some type of way. Feel like that they got to compete with these type of women. But I'm going to let y'all know right now, ladies who are watching right now, you don't have to compete with these women. You don't. Don't think that you do, because you don't. You don't have to compete with these women because they on a whole nother league of their own. And the only league that they own is just trying to find men who is going to smash them. Now, if you want to be in the same caliber of just trying to find a man that's try to smash you, then go ahead, jump on that bandwagon. But if you're trying to find a quality, seasoned, mature man who wants to marry you for you, and you can want to grow old together, y'all can have children together, and do all these life experiences together, then don't get on that team. Look for that seasonal man. I'm just saying. Now, I stated to y'all earlier, right? My experiences with dating with the BBWs, right? My ultimate experience with dating I don't know why I keep saying BBLs. My experience with dating a BBL is that they was only good for one thing and one thing only, which is the smash. I want y'all to listen to this dude, all right? Listen to this dude's perspective, because I can agree with him about what he's great to say. But before I get there, right, before we review this, let me go ahead and address some of these comments, all right? Once again, appreciate everyone tuning in. Now, Constance, she said that some men like women natural, some guys like fake booty, which I can agree with that. Facts. Some guys like female with a flat ass like a running board, and you got some guys like females with ass. Yep, facts. And so Constance's whole thing, what she talking about is that it's dealing with people preferences, which is nothing wrong with preferences. Nothing wrong with preferences. You got guys like females who got hood in them, and then you got guys that like females with class about themselves. Facts. I agree. Preferences. Yep. Bless said, yes, Constance, that one. You got some guys that like short women. You got like guys that like tall women. Now, I'm going to be real with you on this one, Constance. It is a very small percentage of men, very, very small percentage of men who like women who are exactly their height or taller. Very, very small percentage. Just as the same as that small percentage of women who like men who are shorter than them. Very, very small percentage of that, all right? But I understand where you're coming from. Some guys like women who got pretty feet and natural ass, and you got some guys like females with small titties or big titties. I agree. Smash a pass with the BBLs. I got you. I agree. Appreciate y'all comments. So let's jump into this conversation. I want y'all to listen to this because I actually had to experience this too, y'all, with a couple of BBLs that I smashed. All right, so I want y'all to listen to this.
Yeah, those BBLs be stinking. So you guys may have seen this online that BBL smells is trend.
He said that them BBLs be stinking.
What?
He said them BBLs be smelling.
What?
Let's hear what you got to say about this.
And there are a lot of reasons for that smell, but I think that I will tell you guys a story about a girl that I dated, and I took her out, and she had a BBL. Her body looked crazy good. Like, she had it done right. Her whole body looked amazing. So we linked up, and we went out, had a really good time. We went to a Lakers game and then went to a spot by LA Live and had some dinner. Had a really good time. And so She was like, so what you trying to do? I was like, yeah, let's go back to my place and relax, have a nightcap, and see where it takes us. So we drive back to my spot. And so light the candles, get the music going, open up a bottle of champagne, and we sitting there and we're having a nice vibe. And, we start getting into it and everything, and clothes start to come off. And she wanted to give me a little show. So she was like, just stand right there. And so, like, she took off everything very seductively and got on my bed and started twerking that thing, right? And I was like, what the hell? Because at this point, she got nothing on. And I smelled this smell, and it hits my nose. Shit was like a assault of my nose.
What?
Like, what the hell? And so I'm like, baby, not to be rude, but I know we had a long day. You're not smelling that fresh down there. I think you need to get into the shower and go ahead and freshen up. And she looked at me so embarrassed. I did it as gently as I could, but what I realized is if someone has had a normal size behind for all of their life, and then they switch up, and now they got this big BBL, they have to reach back there and really clean.
So so what do I think about this situation, all right? So he said that he had experience with a BBL, right? He said that the girl went to the store trying to twerk, took her clothes off, and next thing you know, he does found some odor that wasn't what it was.
What?
Hey, the reason why I'm laughing about this is because I had a similar experience. Okay, I had a similar experience. All right, I was on somebody panel. I don't know if it was I don't know if it was Here for the Tea panel, but it was one of these content creator panels, right? And we was talking about relationships, right? And so I was telling them that I had an experience with this young lady, right? This young lady, she was bragging about her coochie. She said that she gave her coochie a name. She said her coochie is called Cornmeal Kitty. Now, all this happened back when I was younger, right? I think when I was around about 21. Yeah, when I was around about 21. This girl, I had met her at the club. And so after we had changed numbers and we danced whatever and all the stuff there, she was bragging about her coochie. She called her coochie Cornmeal Kitty. She was bragging, talking about that her kitty cat was so good that it was like caramel candy, and you would love it. So it got me intrigued. So much so that I ended up linking up with her. So much so that when I linked up with her over to her house, we was what were we was doing? Oh, we was chilling, watching TV. Back there, they didn't have Netflix, right? So we did the next best thing. We was watching Dragon Ball Z like ain't nothing. Those of y'all who know about anime, y'all know about Dragon Ball Z. So we was up here watching Dragon Ball Z, y'all. We was watching Dragon Ball Z. Then, next thing you know, she started trying to, kiss all on me, kiss all on, all my neck and, everything like that. Then she ended up, saddling up on me. Then she ended up taking off her clothes, doing different things like that, right? The moment when them panties pulled off, right? And she flopped back on my lap, that's when, woof, that odor had came up. That odor had came up, y'all. And it wasn't nothing cornmeal about it at all, y'all. It smelled like, damn, what's Good represent. It didn't smell like fish. It was. It smelled foul. It smelled like some onions or what. It smelled like the combination of a person who worked out and a coochie smelled like the underarms. I guess that's the best way I could describe it. But it wasn't nothing caramel kitty about it. And so I smelled her. I like, God damn, what is that smell? And so I'm looking, I'm like, damn, I hope it ain't me. I know I done took a shower. But come out, find out it was her. I like, look, man, say, I can't do this. You're gonna have to want to shower. You're gonna have to do something. Because this odor is turning me out for real. And she had that awkward silence, just like how old boy was saying too. It was crickets. Kid y'all not. But guess what she did? She ended up taking a shower, y'all. And did Urban Smasher? Shit, hell yeah. Heck yeah, after she showered it up, it was all right. But it wasn't no good as cornmeal kitty coochie like she stated, but it was all right. It was all right. I'm just saying, so that's why I say I could relate to what this dude is talking about for real, because it be like that.
You know what I'm saying? And if they're not used to doing that, they might not know that, hey, you sweat differently. Everything is different when you add that much more meat back there. That thing can't breathe as good. And so she ended up getting in the shower and everything. I had everything that she needed. And I ended up clapping them cheeks. And it was much better. But
yeah. After when you know y'all get showered up and stuff and y'all smelling like what y'all be using? Bath and body wash. After y'all want to shower up and use y'all little bath and body wash thing that y'all be using, then it'd be cool. It'd be cool then. We could deal with it. We could tolerate it. So I'm just putting y'all women on game, all right? Because us men, we do be smelling y'all. All right? So.
But some people, the smell, I think her smell was coming from just not being able to get back there and clean properly. But some people's smell is coming from what the excretions and what's coming out with the fat that they've actually put in to their bodies. So, you know, BBLs for me is just for fun. Those women are for fun. Like, you can't take women with BBLs, in my opinion, to parent-teacher conferences. They big old ass knocking over the little kids' crayons and stuff as they try to walk through the parent-teachers conferences in them small-ass classrooms. That's not really for me. That's for fun. That's for, you know, weekend fun. You know, wifey material is just regular, natural women that you can build a family with and give a great life to. But that's one of my stories on BBLs. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments.
Now, once again, he solidified what I'm saying about the BBL women is that at the end of the day, it's just for fun and games, y'all. Especially women who are watching this right now. On time when men dating these BBLs, it's just for fun. We're not looking to wife up these BBLs, so don't take it personal, okay? Let them dudes do what they do with them BBLs while you continue to build yourself up as a wife, because at the end of the day, that's what men are looking for, wifey material. Wifey qualities, that's all we're looking for, to be honest. Hey, South Pat said this, she said, hey, she should have showered before the action anyway. She should have showered anyway. Hey, I agree with you. She must thought I was one of them dudes that doesn't incur. Nah, I'm not for stick my Peter Rucker in you, and next thing you know, you all dirty and smelly, and next thing you know, I end up getting an STD over you. You got me like all the way messed up.
What?
Forget that. You better clean yourself good. I'm just saying. So he mentioned something about the BBL smelling. He mentioned something about the excretions, right? So let's listen to this.
In order for you to have a BBL, you have to stink for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's a sad reality of a BBL. I live in Miami. Miami, the BBL capital of the world.
Hey, he's not lying about Miami. He is not lying about Miami. When I visit Miami, I ain't lying, y'all. The moment when I had touched ground from the plane, went to baggage claim, right? I just see nothing but a flock of BBL women there. The moment after when I got my bags, got me an Uber to the one hotel at South Beach. Guess what I seen? Nothing but BBL. So he ain't lying about that. He is not lying about Miami. He is not. Over there on south side, over there by the Atlantic Ocean and all this stuff there, nothing but BBL. So he's not lying. He's not lying.
We got some of the best and worst BBLs in the world. And in the club, sometimes it do leave a little trail. You know? Like we could be in the section and it could be like 2 or 3 BBL baddies, and you wondering like who the hell got cheesy fries?
He said, hey, he said, who got cheesy fries on them boys? What the hell? But now, real talk though. That's another situation that happens too. Like when y'all be in the club, right? When y'all be in the club, y'all be in those sectionals, so y'all be up there all close knitted, dancing with each other, right? And be drunk as hell. We can smell y'all. Sure it can. Now, the one thing about it is that them type of men who are at the club, right? Just like I told y'all, the men who are at the club, we be drunk as hell anyway, so we be smelling, but in that moment, we just don't care. But when it comes down to us literally going to try to smash and we to sober up, nope. Can't do it. Can't do it all. So yeah, y'all be on those sectionals, be thinking y'all be looking all sexy and stuff. Y'all be sitting up here smelling like ass and titties. What y'all think that? Matter of fact, what do you think that song Ass and Titties with was that 3-6 Mafia? But where do you think that song came from? That song is describing them being up in a club, and that club smell like ass and titties. That ass and titty thing is talking about them BBL women. It's talking about the excretions that be coming out. And so they be thinking they be fine as hell, but nah. But let's continue, y'all.
You know, like who got their socks out? You know, something don't smell right. It ain't the champagne, it ain't the Hennessy. It be them BBLs, and when they bundled up together, it's like a trash pile. You know, not all of them, but you gotta understand, it's like physics. If you was a chick that was like, all right, 150, right, 150 pounds, and then you got a BBL, so the BBL made you probably like 170, 180. You not used to that go around. You feel me? That hand to back motion, you're not used to that extra 20 pounds back there. So when you cleaning, you may miss a few little specks. You feel me? You know, I know a chick, she be doing waxing, and she be saying them BBL baddies be coming in with specks, and you know the thong was supposed to be blue, but it's brown in certain sections because they can't get that go around. You understand me? So yeah, that BBL do got to smell. You feel me? But if you could get through the back shot air, you know, it's maybe something.
Dude sit up here struggling, man. He's up here struggling trying to figure it out.
As someone who's Dominican, I'm going to explain the BBL smell. So everybody has just started talking about this, but honestly, the smell doesn't come from the butt or from the vag. The smell comes from the fat excretions that are coming out. So when women have liposuctions and BBLs, about 3 weeks later, all the way up to 3 weeks later, they have excretions, actually grease, that comes out of their body, and it has a putrid smell. That's one of the main reasons why I just stay the way that I am and just try to work out and do the best. Because you got to be really brave to get a BBL or any type of...
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, there's a difference between a woman who have natural aspect to her and she, you know, she's working out and, you know, she's toning it out. It's a totally difference. between that and versus a body modification, okay? And I want y'all to understand this, all right? I want y'all to understand this perspective, right? Now, once again, if you're a woman and you're natural, right? When we talk about natural, we talking about you doing everything natural. Natural hair, your body is natural. You don't have no type of modification whatsoever. And you go out and you're going to the gym, you working out, and this just so happen you got a curved butt back there that look nice. That is great. Wonderful. Nothing wrong with that at all. It is nothing wrong with that, period. Hell, we love that. Mwah. Beautiful, like a work of art, because we see that you put in that time and effort to take care of yourself naturally versus you trying to do enhancements to yourself. Now, she was saying that the fat be having excretions and different things like that. My question is this. Why would you want to go out after when you had this type of life-changing surgery? Why immediately try to go out knowing good and well that your body had to get adjusted to this? Why do that? Why wait? Why not wait until like months later to finally go out to places like clubs or lounges or whatever, even to have sex? Why not just wait till later till your body fully healed? That way, the excretions don't be as much as possible. But at least that's my theory behind it. But I done heard women say that even after they do that excretion still possibly will happen. If that be the case, then why do it? Why do it at the beginning in the first place? Just get out in the gym, work out. It will cost you way lesser for you to join a gym membership and a workout and get on a diet plan versus going all the way to either Miami or go to the DR, or even some of these crazy women go to Mexico to get body enhancement surgeries, spend their whole income tax money to do it. The next thing you know, they sore, they hurting, body all out of whack. Then on top of that, can't even get married like ain't nothing. All that for nothing, y'all. All that for nothing.
Liposuction surgery. So the BBL smell is not because of women's pH balance. It's not because they don't shower. It's simply because it's fat excretions that are still coming out weeks after the surgery is finally done. So if you do smell an awkward smell around somebody that had a BBL, it's because of the fat excretions and liquid coming out their body.
Yep. So, all right. Last video of the day. Let's listen to what this young lady had to say about this. Hold on. Let me change this video real quick, y'all. Hold up. Give me one moment. Let me do some quick edit real quick. Give me 1 second. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to move this over to my other monitor. All right, we're ready to go. Here we go. Let's listen to what this young lady has to say about this topic.
BBLs be smelling. I just got tagged in a video of a guy doing a story time saying that he was about to mess around with this girl. She gets on the bed and proceeds to twerk, and then twerk wind come in his face and it stings. And he blames this on the fact that she got a BBL instead of the fact that he was messing with a woman who got poor hygiene. Like, I need...
She said that it's a woman who got poor hygienes. So could it be possible that even in my situation, right? Could it be possible that that woman that I was with at the time, she just had poor hygienes and it wasn't her BBL? Could it be possible? I mean, it could be possible. Just like what Constance and everybody else articulated in the chat earlier is that, hey, why she just didn't shower? Why she doesn't just shower before you coming over? She knew you was coming over. She knew you was coming over for one purpose and one purpose only, because she wanted it just like Urban wanted it. Why she doesn't shower? So but let's go. Let's continue.
You to be so serious as a grown man. Like, how you gonna really sit up here and blame that on the BBL instead of the woman having poor hygiene? Right? I don't know if this was for clickbait, but the lifts that y'all will go sometimes with the BBL conversation is a little outrageous, right? I didn't say my piece on it before, but I would never go as drastic as to co-sign silly stuff like this. Like, be so for real. If a woman don't know how to properly clean, it don't matter whether or not the body's natural or whether or not a surgeon performed it and gave it to her. If she don't know how to properly clean herself, that's the end of the story.
She said if that woman doesn't properly know how to clean herself, then forget the BBL, forget all this stuff. It does not matter. She got some personal issues. That's pretty much what she's saying. And guess what? I agree. I can agree with on this. I really can. Which that make me curious too about this. I remember growing up, right, where prior generation of women, right, that they had a higher caliber of self-worth to them. What do I mean by that? I remember growing up in a generation too where women, they would take care of themselves, period. Women would not go out into public wearing bonnets on. They would not go into public wearing pajamas. Women would go out into public to make sure that their head is did, bare minimum head is did. All these different things. Even if it take a woman to just put on, just some lip gloss just to go to the store, the grocery store. They're the type of women that I grew up with in that generation. But this modern day generation is different. This modern day generation, they just don't give a damn. This modern day generation, they'll sit up here and just go out the house with bunny on. Even going to like airports and stuff with bunny on. Matter of fact, Monique was saying something about that and people got mad about it, but I agree with her on that. I agree with her on that. I agree that you shouldn't step out of no house with no bunny on. Even going to a public place like an airport. Like for what? Why? Why do that? But these generation women, they just don't care. But yet still, they want good quality men like myself and other men that are out there, right, to respect them, to treat them as a woman, but they don't even take care of themselves. They don't even treat themselves the same exact way. Once again, I stated earlier in the show that I believe in karma. I believe what goes around comes around. I believe that whatever type of energy you put out there is going to return back to you. So if you put that ratchet energy out there, you put that energy that you don't want to take care of yourself, you don't want to wipe yourself or anything like that, you put that out there, guess what? It's going to come back around. It is. I'm going to address the comments in a minute.
And it's saying a lot that you proceeded to go ahead and smash a girl who don't know how to properly clean herself, right? You can sit up here and cap and act as if, the BBL had anything to do with her poor hygiene, but the truth of the matter is you're a nasty man, right? Because you still slept with her regardless of you made her go take the shower or whatever you claim you did. I doubt you did that, if the story even real or not, all right?
Now, I have to disagree with her on that. I have to disagree with her on that. I think that she's throwing shots, all right? I think she's throwing shots. I think she's throwing shade. Reason why I disagree with her on that is because if we was that nasty, right, we would just would have said, forget it. We would just went on and smashed her while she was smelling and wouldn't even cared about it. That would make us be just as nasty as she is. But now, we decide to take charge of the situation and tell her, like, hey, if you want this to happen, you need to go on and shower up. And really good. And guess what? That woman went on and showered up and showered real good. And guess what? It was showtime on them boys. I ain't lying. So that don't make us nasty. It just make us that we just wanted to get what we wanted at that time. And the only thing about it is that I'm just like this dude, I'm just being honest about it too. I'm just being honest and realistic, not lying. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other dudes out there the same exact way. Well, as long as they shower up and do what you gotta do, we're good to go. We're good to go. Likewise, we could say this. We could say likewise that it could be the same exact scenario with women who try to have sex with men, where men be stinky. You know what I'm saying? Because men do be stinky down there as well too, be smelling like outside ball hairs and stuff. Yes, we do. If we don't shower up, be smelling like we been working out in the plantation field. Our balls smell like we been working out in the plantation field for 20 years. Smell like underarms and Frito pie or whatever it smells like, right? It do. And you be just as nasty as a woman to sit up here and smash that dude. After he went to take a shower and you still smash that dude and suck him up anyway. Since we're going there. But in these type of situations, that's where I will guarantee that this young lady would say that it'd be a double standard, that it'd be okay. That'd be acceptable.
Because I don't realize this dude be saying a lot of wild stuff. And he don't even give me dude who really pull girls like that, right? Unless he got money, and I don't even.
So hold up. We're up here talking about this BBL situation. Why is she now using this ad hominems to attack this dude based on his anecdotal experience? Why is she doing that? Kind of make me think that she probably dealt with a dude like this in her life. That this dude remind her of a dude that she dealt with in her life. And so now she's feeling some type of way about it. Instead of understanding that at the end of the day, this is just this dude's experience. Nothing more, nothing less. Now she kind of taking it personal. Like even right now, by her saying that and me rebutting her, I'm not taking it personal because I don't. At the end of the day, I don't care about what she's telling me. I don't care about what she's saying. But to her, she said, "Her take this thing personal like hell." I'm just saying.
Know if he do, I'm not getting that he gets girls like that. The stuff he say online be way.
I mean, if he don't get girls like that, then why is he sharing this experience to us?
Too outrageous. A dude who get girls would never get online and say something this goofy like girls who got BBLs be smelling a certain kind of way, because dudes who get girls have messed with enough women to know that any of them can have poor hygiene and it doesn't matter. But a dude who don't get girls like that will say something silly like this.
Yeah. But like I say, kind of feel like she feeling some type of way about that for real. That's what it was giving me. All right. But yeah, other than that, y'all, that's how I see about this BBL situation is that at the end of the day, BBL is just for one purpose only, for us dudes to have fun with it, smash it in a moment, and be done. But BBLs doesn't equate to high quality women that we were actually married. The other reason why I wanted to do this show today is that I know that, once again, I know that there's women out there who are in the dating market right now. I want to let y'all know from a man perspective is for y'all to continue to upkeep yourself, not trying to enhance yourself, but do things to make yourself be a quality woman that a man will actually be attractive and go after her. Continue to do self-improvement, which is improving your personality, improving your behavior. Any type of emotional trauma that you dealt with in the past, you're working on fixing that and letting that go. Any decisions that you made that was negative. You're working on that to heal from that. To forgive yourself for making that choice and decision. You're working on yourself financially. You're working on yourself spiritually as well too. Regardless if you participate in any type of religion or not, you're working yourself. You're working on yourself spiritually. You're working on your mentality. You're working on all these different things to qualify you as being a suitable wife for men out here. And I'm gonna let y'all know that it is men out there who are seeking for these type of women. They're not seeking for these BBL women to marry. Trust me. Because I know. Because when I went out there into the dating market, that's all I was looking for, was a quality woman, a quality wife, a quality woman who I could spend time with, a quality woman who I could open up to and share my experiences with, a quality woman who's not only just my wife, but is my best friend, a quality woman who looks very good to me. And there are men out there that are looking for that same exact thing. So, ladies, don't give up on that. Don't give up on that at all. Don't let what you see on social media be your immediate and absolute reality, because it's not. Take it for what it is. The men out there that dating these women, they're not even on the mature level anyway for what you're seeking for. They're not. So take it for what it is. If a man sit up here and you know that you're an average woman, an average as best woman, right? And that man sit up here talking down on you, saying that you need to wear more makeup, saying that you need to enhance yourself in any type of way, then you need to leave that man immediately. That man do not need to be in your immediate space, because that man's immature as hell. That man sit up here talking about that you need to put weave and track whatever in your head, and sit up here and bluntly tell you that. That's not the man that need to be in your life. Even so, do not try to control that man. Don't try to manipulate that man neither. Don't do it. Because I know what some of y'all would try to do. Y'all try to manipulate that dude to be the way that y'all want him to be. But you can't do that. Because sometimes he'll be that way for a moment. But like always, when that moment's up, guess what? He's going to revert back to the way he was. This is the reason why women out there right now, this is the reason why y'all dated a dude who was a womanizer, right? And you feel like that. Since you got, as I say about my story, feel like you got cornmeal coochie, right? Feel like your coochie is the best thing in the world. You feel like that, right? And that dude would temporarily submit to you. But guess what? He ended up resorting right back to his own ways, because he didn't change for himself. He only changed because of you, just to please you, to get what he wants. And that's facts. So to deviate from that, just don't talk to these dudes, period. Just don't. And fellas, don't be trying to wife up these BBL women, period. Because you can't change her. You can't make her whore to a housewife. It's just not going to happen. It is not going to happen. So, other than that, y'all, that's all I have for this episode. Let me go ahead and address these comments real quick. Oh, goodness. Miss Brilliant Mess, she said this. That's disgusting. Thank you, Lord, for blessing me so I don't have to have these concerns. I'd be damned if I pay all that money to have my cupcake stinking like ain't nothing. I agree with you on that one. I agree. A woman is supposed to wash their ass before they get around any guy and make sure you're not hairy under them armpits. Facts, I agree. Urban, and I don't forget about them bottom if they feet out and that black got to be clean. Yep. She said she ain't lying about them men who be stinky down there. Yep. Eric can't stand a dude with a long ass toenail. That's a turn out to me. Yeah, sure, man. I clipped the hell out of my toenails for real. I ain't lying. Matter of fact, I don't know if y'all see my nails. Sure, I keep my nails on trim all the time. I'm just saying. I can't stand a man who has poor hygiene. I agree. I agree. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Did I miss something? Oh, this is constant scoring. Yep. All right, so I got all these other comments. How the heck she knew it was good, Urban? Well, Scorpio, I guess she was basing that on off of other dudes' anecdotal experiences. I guess the other dudes said it. I don't know, but when I got to it was all right. Average as best. Average as best. Somebody, you can't tell the whole to a housewife. Yep, facts. But yeah, other than that, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to this on stream. Y'all let me know what y'all think on in the comments as you watch the replay of this video. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? By all means, I welcome it. Let me know how you feel about this song. Would you date a BBL woman? Why would you date a BBL woman? What would be the reason why you wouldn't date a BBL woman? Ladies, what would be the reason why you don't want to do any type of body enhancement surgery on yourself? Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comments about this. What be your reason and why? South she said this. There are men that just want to have fun with women or a man. Hey, I got to agree with you on that. I really do. I got to agree with you on that. Because we live in a more modern generation where it's like that. So yeah, I got to agree. It be either with a woman or a man, or in some cases it'll be with both. I'm just saying. But even so, that's why, in my other podcast, I always talk about going out and vetting out people. You need to properly vet out people to see where their mind is at, see where their mentality is at. So yeah, I absolutely agree. Absolutely. But other than that, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the stream. Make sure you have your notifications set when I go live again. All right? So once again, thank y'all so much. You can always support the channel by hitting the thumbs up button. Share it out if you ever share me out. And also the Cash App is there too. I know I don't say much about the Cash App, hitting the Cash App button, but hey, it is there, y'all, for a reason. So other than that, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good rest of the day, and I'll see y'all again on the next episode. Peace out, y'all. Peace out.